Get out of the way, Finn. It's Dhoni's time. There you see terrific power, terrific bat swing. Those big forearms.
So the first ball, Dresden to Patel. First runs on the board. Now did that carry? It looked a straightforward chance. Jonathan Trott is the man there. Outside edge. Nicely timed. First boundary of the game. Over pitched on middle and leg. And the balance was good there from Parthiv Patel when he played it. Now they all appeal. They're celebrating. Parthiv Patel, one gets the feeling, knows inside that he could be in trouble.
It just has to be a feather. It doesn't have to be a massive deflection. He just needs to have his fingertips on it. And I think you'll find that that's going to be the first wicket to England, not to the bowler.
I think he's got some fingers there. There's no doubt about that. So Parthiv Patel will consider himself unlucky. He'll have to go. The red light being flashed. So India have lost their first wicket. Patel gone for 9. It's 17 for 1. Lovely shot. This one is even better than the one earlier in the over. That was Rane. This was Gambhir standing up tall and striking it up.
That's a good shot. Off the back foot, shot and wide. And that'll go all the way. Boundary to finish the over. 32 for 1 India.
It's gone to the boundary. Good effort in the deep. It's a very, very quick outfield. And Gambhir is now getting a move on.
The likes of Prasanna, Harbhajan Singh, who would like to toss the ball. And there you see a wicket. Invariably he does it. Bowls in the death. And how many times has he done it in the first over? Ajinkya Rahane out for 15. India 52 for 2.
There's a man out at long on. Just short, and it's a boundary to finish the over. Not quite a half chance, and Gambhir survives. Appeal, big appeal for LBW. The fingers up. The end of Gambhir. The slower ball from Dernbach. Beautifully bowled. Gambhir expected it to be higher. It dipped on him. And up went the finger.
Gautam Gambhir's out and India 79 for 3.
Oh, that should be 4. Casual attempt in the deep. It was Kevin Peterson. And the first boundary in a long, long time. In 9 overs to be exact. He'll be disappointed that Peterson.
Takes the aerial route. And it's been taken. Kevin Peterson taking a very, very good catch in the deep. And Virat Kohli can't believe that he's just thrown his wicket away.
Out for 37 of 63 deliveries. India 123 for 4.
So India losing wickets at regular intervals. Gets in the captain now. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, very, very good average.
Terrific one-day record. Almost averaging 50.
Again, looking to go over the infield. And just wide of the field and the deep. He likes to play the shot by allowing his footwork to get outside the line of the leg stump and get beside the ball. Shot. That's going to be 4. Pass backward point in a flash. You don't want to give MS Dhoni and that powerful bottom hand any room.
That is absolutely true. He brings his bottom hand into play, give him a little bit of width and he will punch through the covers. More importantly, he's got this great knack of finding the gaps.
Slow ball to finish the over, and what a shot! Melted through extra cover. 4 runs to finish. 11 off the par is over. 150 for 4. Nice shot in the gap and beaten the fielder, even though he was on the ring. Another boundary to the Indian captain.
And played with the full face of the bat as well. Through extra cover. And this is where he probably didn't bring too much of the bottom hand. Got the top hand into play as well. Very well executed. Gave himself just a little bit of room around the offside.
That's what you were talking about. Sunil, leg side, you only got to get a little bat on it, and it's away for a boundary. I think England got the plan wrong here to Raina. Over the offside, cleared extra cover, and it's beaten mid-off. Another boundary to Raina. 50 partnership. Raina moves on to 49. Straight. What a way to bring up a 50. Straight for 6. Fabulous shot. And that's the danger of bowling at full length, but what a wonderful shot. 179 for 4. Great shot. Beats long off. MS Dhoni is now enjoying the bowling.
Well, the Indians certainly making the most of the batting power play and the field restrictions. The half volley driven straight back past the bowler.
Oh, wonderful batting. The confidence of the shot. No need to run. Beautifully placed over extra cover. And this bowling of a full length just has not worked for England.
Yes, because this time Dhoni has decided to go over the top. The previous one was it along the ground. This is just an inside and out. One bounce over the crowd, taking the front foot out of the way. Not too much, just a little bit. And look at the way he's opened the face of the bat.
Now, there's a man out at long off, and it's just gone over him. He was very interested for a moment. Raina's heart would have been in his mouth. This one's gone straight up in the air. There's a call from backward point, and it's taken. Bairstow, the catcher. Quite often you find him with wicket-keeping gloves on, but he's also a good fielder.
And it's 195 for 5.
And a slow ball. And it's beaten everybody. MS Dhoni left it. It may well be a wide. And up comes the 200, because that's a wide. Signal 4. So they'll get 5 to the total. And 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Eased in the air, but wide of mid-off. Jadeja's just come to the crease. That's very bold. Very bold indeed.
Short top edge. We'll have to wait and see whether it goes all the way.
That hurried him. There's no doubt about that. He was surprised by that short ball. It was more an instinctive reaction from Dhoni.
There you see the top edge. Very quick hands. And the Indian did play well. Just falling short. Deep fine leg boundary. Very fast hands by Dhoni.
That's beautifully played. That's a quality shot because it was intentional. He knew exactly what he was doing, not trying to hit it too hard, just focusing on placement.
That's a terrific cricket shot. It's never easy. There you see firing it in Samit Patel and just eased it over covers. That's the strength and the power of that man. That's why he's so dangerous. He can hit boundaries at will.
Dhoni will look for 2 here. And it's an excellent half century for the Indian captain. His 4th in a row. And all against England. But this is a beautifully paced innings. It's 236 for 5.
51 of 49 deliveries at a strike rate of 104. Tough situations, not a that's it straight. Will that go all the way? Yes. Well, it was coming.
Well, you could see he was itching. Goes again. This is higher. And it's longer. And it brings up the 50-run partnership. Just 35 balls for that 50. Consecutive sixes here for the left-hander. Oh, short arm jab. But he'll find the man at long on. Comes back for 2. In fact, it's gone through for 4. Have a look at the bat speed on this shot. He might have not got the elevation.
That's something which Peterson should have stopped. He's had a tough day on the field. There you see. Call it the helicopter shot. Peterson reached it and very ordinary fielding. He's had a tough day on the field. That should have been 2, not 4. And he knows that. Heads down.
Once the singles sent back. He's given him. He got into a great position, Billy Bowden, so didn't need to ask for the 3rd umpire, but this is very good cricket from Tim President. Jadeja doing his job. He goes for 27. It's 260 for 6.
Put the 3rd man behind. There you see outside edge. A very good delivery. But an outside edge and will take all the way to the boundary. That's why you need smartness. That's what Alistair Cook needs to learn. Get the deep square leg in, put the 3rd man just to put doubts in the batsman's mind. It's just that fraction of a second. Unlucky. When you play well, things go your way, and that's happened for MS Dhoni.
And that's a busy area in one-day cricket, especially when you're looking to score at a fair clip.
Problem with England in the past where there are not enough power hitters. There you see, inside edge, and that will go all the way. The angles have been different for Alistair Cook. This makes cricket so better. And that's the helicopter shot. Does it go all the way? Yes, it does. That's his power. And that's why the change of the bat. A heavier one at the bottom. Pitch it up and that goes over long on.
Have a look at the crowd. The men in blue. What he's done is put pressure on Finn straight away. Drop back into the attack. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Look how far back he's in the crease to get the elevation. Not easy to come under such balls. It demands tremendous bat speed, a lot of strength in generating that bat speed. And some great work with the wrists as well. Now, where does Finn go now? The field placing for him is there is a man at long off, there is long on. So which means he's got fine leg and 3rd man up in the circle. Dhoni would be aware of that.
Very well bowled. That's out. Very good work by Stephen Finn. It's quick onto the delivery. And he's hit the stumps. Ashwin run out for 8. 282 for 7.
Can get a couple of big hits. And you're inching towards 300. There's one. Smash down the ground. Have a look at that. Now that's gone like a tracer bullet.
That's for me is the shot of the game. It's just wow. Terrific power. Keep hitting them, MS. There you see the big heavy bat coming down. That's what you come to watch in one-day cricket. Get out of the way, Finn. It's Dhoni's time. There you see terrific power, terrific bat swing. Those big forearms. Where will this one go now? That's over point. Fantastic display. Keep bowling and I'll hit you wherever I want to.
And you often ask how he generates this bat speed. Saurabh mentioned his forearms, but have a look at that grip on the bat. It's right at the bottom. So the control on the bat is a lot better. And and you can see the work with the bottom hand. They're just opening the face of the plate. It was intentional. He knows where the field is. This is excellent batting. He's way back in the crease so that he can get under the ball and get the elevation. Now that deflection from Praveen Kumar will give Dhoni two. Because otherwise that would have gone straight to the man at long on. Would have got a single because he'd hit it really hard. But now gets to keep the strike. Now, when he's in this mood, I think it's not just the bowler who has to worry. It has to be the umpire, the non-striker. Now some words exchanged there, but it wasn't intentional from Praveen Kumar. He's got every right to run.
Well, the wrestlers back in action.
Again two. Dhoni wants it, he'll get it. He wants to keep as much of the strike as possible. There is a man in the deep, but Dhoni wants to. He'll have to hurry. And he makes his ground. So the target for England now, with 2 balls to go, is definitely 300. Oh, good delivery. Excellent delivery. Another good slower ball to end the innings. So very good performances. 161 runs coming in the last 16 overs. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni leading from the front. 87 from just 70.
It's a very strong offside field. He'll get a boundary. First runs on the board. Big deviation, he's gone. Praveen Kumar strikes. It's the danger man. He's better, getting a healthy edge. And the Indian captain completing a neat catch.
We saw Stephen Finn in the first inning produce a similar sort of ball, and having the batsman dropped at first slip, Kumar now produced another very good delivery, bolt upright seam, a little bit of away movement, and MS Dhoni didn't make the same mistake, but it didn't go in cleanly. It might be a ground that's very difficult to catch.
Gone for 7 and 7 for 1. That's gone fine. That'll be 4. Watches the ball till the very end. Kevin Peterson. Edge. Third man was very square. It's a boundary to start the over. That's a fluid way to get out the mark. Lovely use of the bottom hand. And like you mentioned, very strong on the leg side. That's hammered away. Short and wide. Too easy for somebody as good as Alistair Cook.
And different in England and the subcontinent. That's a good shot. That's his strength. Terrific bat speed. That'll get him 4 runs. A boundary to finish the over. 35 for 1. There you see Peterson. That's going to be close if it hits. That's a direct hit, and Peterson could be in trouble. Well, he's stunned that a few times, hit the mid-on, mid-off, and tried to take a single. Is he in trouble? There you see the bat behind the crease, and the bails are off. And Peterson's gone. Have been occasions where he's been very, very close, but this time it was not his luck.
Pulled away over mid-wicket with the run out of Peterson. It got Alistair Cook, the England captain, back on strikes. The next ball's gone to the boundary.
That's hit hard. Very good shot. 4 more to Alistair Cook. Second boundary of the over.
That's in the air. On the bounce, third man in fact over him. Praveen Kumar was the man. Ball bouncing a little bit too much for him.
It's taken the aerial route and deep mid wicket. It takes a very, very good catch. Not the easiest when the ball comes between the light pillars and the crowd. Vinay Kumar has just this catch to perfection.
Alice Cook gone for 60, it's 111 for 3.
This Baldwin has been there for 41 deliveries, and Jadeja is not a big turner of the ball. He completely misses the line.
He's gone for a big shot, it's 20, he's gone for 26. England are 120 for 4.
The Indian posting at the total, he's gone. Caught and bowled, another wicket down. Ravi Bopara chips it back to Ashwin. He's got a run out already. Now with the ball, he's playing his part. England collapsing, 124 for 5.
Bopara out for 8. England lose their 5th wicket.
Gone again, caught and bowled. It's not Ashwin, it's Jadeja picking up his 3rd wicket. Young Johnny Bairstow in only his 2nd match. Can't repeat the heroics of a couple of days ago.
England lose their 6th wicket. Looking down the barrel, 126 for 6. Lost to Australia twice, to South Africa, and that's gone. That's stumped down the leg side, Tim Bresnan. It's a wide signal, but nevertheless he's got to go. Clever bowling once again, saw him coming down and fired it down the leg stump.
And very nonchalant from the Indian captain, MS Dhoni. And fired it down the leg side. And look at MS, very quickly across. Into those gloves, off come the bails. 7 down, England.
Simple stumping. Just collect it and hit the stumps. Very good bowling from Ashwin. Bresnan dismissed for 4. England 134 for 7.
MS is one of the hardest fellas in the world, if not the hardest, to bowl Yorkers to. He's gone, bowled him. Stayed a bit low. Swan looks at the pitch and Yadav celebrates. 81 miles an hour. Hit the pitch hard. Let the pitch and its unevenness work in your favour. Swan departs. It's nearly all over.
Swan dismissed for 8. England 148 for 8.
Back live, and that's a cleaner. Heave across the line. The off-peg knocked back. And it's all over bar the shouting.
Different parts for 16, England 163 for 9.
That's a good hit. Into the crowd for 6. And the first 6 of this England innings. It's all over. A wild heave, the batsman misses. The bowler hits the stumps, and it is a comprehensive win here for India. They've beaten England by 127 runs, their 2nd biggest win against England ever. And a big crowd here thoroughly enjoying this performance.